Hello, everybody. Welcome back to this piece of shit game that scares the hell out of me every single time. I'm here with Go on, introduce yourself.
I'd rather remain anonymous.
You are not anonymous. Everybody knows your voice. We are anonymous. I wonder what would happen if I hit new game. No, I don't want to do
Don't restart your
it.
hellhole. See which one you get rid of
Oh god, I have to talk to Yuri. Don't scare me, game. Yuri,
now. I'll make sure to pay attention.
please be careful. Are you closer than normal?
Oh.
As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Eh? Did, did I say that out loud? Yuri covers her mouth, but then end up covering her whole face. Eh?
What?
I mean, if you look at this little thing, it looks
It's
like
more
a
like
little
I.
face. Shut up. Ooh. Ignore that. Hey. He's going to hit me. Oh, you really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
Jesus Christ.
That's. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Ahaha. Yuri takes a breath. So, do you want to get stabbed? What kind of writing experience
She
do you
talked to
have?
herself before you.
Fuck you. I want to get stabbed.
Well, too bad.
Oh, your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? I mean, I did in a past life.
Like, didn't.
Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Hey,
Fix it
hey, shut the fuck up.
for
Yuri
you.
stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. You're just a cheater, a filthy, rotten cheater.
Doesn't say
I meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to
that makes you
tell.
sound like Bob Ross. And the word here.
Put a word here and put another little word over here to keep it as a friend for the other one.
Anyway.
Anyway, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are typically used.
Usually, typically.
That are usually, typically, typical of new writers.
There you go.
Can I
You're
pass
learning English.
kindergarten now?
Maybe.
Damn it.
I don't think they actually had those type of words in kindergarten, though.
You never know.
No, I did.
No.
Unless they changed
No.
it and want it to be harder.
No. Did you just shit yourself?
No. No, I don't feel anything.
Explosive diarrhea.
Shut up. At most, I'm constipated. No joke.
Yes. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate, as if they are trying to impress me or get into my pants.
Yeah, right.
In other words, they tend to pick out writing styles
There's
separate from
not
the
much
topic
there if
matter.
they get into your pants. Hopefully.
You bitch!
Hey, I'm not saying I'm any better.
Jesus. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her trail of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Shut the fuck up.
Until she stabs her own mom.
Hey! Shut your mouth! Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and technique that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging paired
Fuck's
coral.
sake.
It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by
Just
example
everything.
and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though, cause she's a little bitch. Biased?
She's so
How?
dumb and she can't follow other people's opinions.
Again,
Cause
second time you pissed off everybody who loves
I don't
Natsuki.
give a shit. They can be mad at me all they want. They can't find me.
Are you sure?
Try me.
Oh. Um, well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Russian piece of shit.
Did I hear Russian?
Like really loud. I don't even know what's happening. He just has a freaking weird look on his face. Eric, don't break your ears. Don't do the freaking techniques. You good now?
Ah! I should have taken off the headphones before I full blasted that.
Idiot.
I can't hear much right now.
I wonder why. At least the
Which
classical
itself
stream
is
is still
kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
it's supposed to be funny.
Is this the same poem?
You can read that, right?
Ghost under their light.
The tendrils of my hair.
The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
You sound like Markiplier doing his freaking like quiet videos.
Don't scare me.
Let's play.
I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
Gosh, it's even better than me in real life.
Same. Mine are just like little tiny scribbles on a paper.
I can't write cursive.
Me either. I'm not coordinated enough.
I never learned it because in third grade we learned like 3 letters and like, well, 3 or 4 letters in a week, and then we completely stopped for no reason. So I don't even know where to start to do cursive. But at least I'm not uncoordinated, so.
Hey, fuck you. But it took you a long time to read. Well, that's just because I have a second grade reading level.
Yeah.
Ah!
And he wants it
Well, I
to
just don't read
stand
script very
still,
often.
so his video goes longer.
I actually think your handwriting is really pretty. Eh, that's a relief. Ah! Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's pretty descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems, not at all. I'm really glad to like it, I'll be honest. Since
What
the
is it
first
that you come up with in a week?
It'll take me like a couple years to come up with that.
Probably.
Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted. Wait,
By then, I'll just be copying other people. I'll just look it up online.
same.
What the hell are you doing?
I don't know. Since it's the first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild, something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into a ghost, Yuri? Hoo hoo. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, fat boy.
It's
Really?
Fat Man, you
Fat
idiot.
boy!
Change your main.
Manga? Were you about to say
No,
manga?
I was about to say main, but I meant to say name.
I like manga.
I don't have any manga, and even if I did, I wouldn't give it to you.
You son of a bitch.
You
I
buy
must
a
have
lot of shit.
I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you only did glance over it, after all. I totally didn't spend 10 minutes looking at it. 10 minutes as of now.
Yeah, but
But
not on
remember,
that one poem.
hey, shut your mouth. I can make it 10 minutes.
Yeah,
They usually
but you
do more.
can just play and have it just sit there
Shh.
again.
They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in the past, and her last remaining piece of gum.
You can do this, Eric.
Okay, I took a quick little break to get my English in control.
Even though English is his first language.
It's still really trash. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so fuck off. Yeah, or nah.
What? I
Shame.
can't do my own fucking thing
No,
just because it might be better than your whole commentary.
that's exactly why. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Let me just hold my hair out in front of you while looking at you strangely.
It's a typical anime here, though.
I
It's
know.
like super long.
And purple.
Yeah. Dragon Ball Z, get your shit together. You can learn from this shit.
Yeah, of course. I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, fat man. Me too.
Good, so
Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. There's a little more
look at
stressful.
the screen, Eric.
No! A little more stressful than I anticipated.
Anticipated.
Oh, the music changed.
Anticipated. Oh no. Oh no. I wouldn't know. Oh
Okay, it's
no.
back to normal.
For now. Maybe it's because it thought you were gonna click onto the next thing. Maybe something was gonna happen.
It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing skills,
Eric
even if
is
they're just being
literally.
nice. There's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I end up putting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook, probably code to destroy everything. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They are currently beating each other to death.
Wouldn't be surprised.
They gingerly exchange pieces of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Just your piece of shit.
Natsuki is worse.
Natsuki dismissively turns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Triggered! Cute. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language is. I guess I was trying to say
She can
something nice.
relate.
Eh.
She's got a knife in her back pocket. Actually, no, they wouldn't have pockets because they're women's skirts.
Hey, you don't know.
Well,
Maybe the
unless
skirts
she
have.
has it like taped to her leg.
Who doesn't have a knife taped to their leg?
You.
How can you be so sure? I'm wearing sweats.
So? That just means you're at your house, not at like school and shit.
You don't know this.
Wouldn't be the first thing you hid from me.
What? Wait a minute. I mean, you tried hard. You guys try hard to come up with something nice to say. Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all, you stupid bitch. I have a couple suggestions.
You're dating
Fucking
Liberia,
whore.
aren't you? You're against Russians.
I fucking love Russians.
Why are you against Yuri and why are you against Yuri? But with
I'm not.
Natsuki.
I'm not. This is Natsuki talking.
Sure. Yep, but you add on a bunch of shit. It's
Yes,
totally what Natsuki would say.
totally.
Because if she said it, she
Fucking
totally
Monica.
wouldn't be kicked out if she was cussing.
It's all Monica's fault.
Unless if it's college.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would advise somebody who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Fat Man did too. Hey, don't bring me into this.
Monica is an exception because she probably has like no feelings.
Okay, I'm gonna save. Don't jump scare me, please.
I'm scared.
Thanks, you dumb bitch. You didn't scare me.
It's weird that they have a lot of save files.
Yeah.
Freaking 54.
So,
Anyway,
so based on that, I'll gladly give you. Did the music just change again?
maybe it didn't.
So based on that, I'll gladly. That's it.